All right, wow, big surprise video coming at you right now, showing my face. We got a webcam. I can't show my true identity because like Superman or Batman, I gotta keep it incognito. And with that being said, let's get into this video, guys. Logan Paul warns KSI about fighting Andrew Tate. Cancel culture seems to be in an all-time feverish pitch, and it's just crazy out here. I gotta weigh in on this. I can't talk about Call of Duty anymore, really. It's just a joke. I want to talk about social issues and people like this who are just the biggest hypocrites ever. And it's good to see these comments, though. Like, at first I was like on Twitter and I saw how KSI reveled in the fact like, oh, I'm glad Andrew Tate was banned. Meanwhile, that's the biggest hypocritical bullshit I've ever seen in my life, considering that guy he needs to be canceled, quite frankly. And then I look at this Logan Paul guy who was canceled in the past, in the bushes, in the forest, doing that crazy stuff and just being a douche. It's kind of hypocritical, these guys, because they're reptilian shapeshifters like AJ and David I and the DT would say, gotta use initials because it's 1984 out here, Aldous Huxley, Brave New World, George Orwell type things nowadays, so we got to speak in tongues and in codes. So Logan Paul here trying to cancel Tate and saying he needs to be kicked off and all this stuff. And I like to watch this because this is a perfect clip of the hypocrisy and just the stupidity and the lack of critical thinking skills and just the overall stupidity of society nowadays encompassed in a 2-minute clip. So this is perfect. Like I said, I was happy to see that the comments down below. Imagine knowing what it's like to get canceled and being happy when someone else does. You really are a clown, Logan. Anyways, it's nice to see people calling this douche out. And that's what I like to say too, right? Like, so they canceled Andrew Tate. And I've been looking for, like, what did he say that was so bad that he needed to be kicked off every single platform of social media, right? I mean, I know what the reason is, and we'll get into that, but I want to know what it was that he said that everyone else is hyped about. Like, he said this, he trafficking people and doing this, and like, I don't find any police reports that he was actually charged. I don't see anything. I've seen an investigation that he got swatted, and then like that was nothing happened, and they questioned him, and then people try to run with that. It's basically a smear campaign. Like, if you don't like the guy, hey, that's a free world. Well, no, it's not a free world, but if you don't like the guy, that's fine. But the idea of canceling somebody because he had some bold takes, there's a lot of election stuff in there as well that we can't talk about on here, otherwise we'll get banged up. But it's just pretty crazy to see these people cancel people with no reason whatsoever. They just say a bunch of stuff, and like I said, you'll see in this video here a perfect example of, oh, I don't want him saying stuff, but you never. Anyways, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's party on here, Wayne. Let's party on Garth and get into this. Let's watch this. Let's rock.
KSI called me out for a fight. I said yes, I fought him. Tate happened. Got removed from the internet. KSI calls him out for a fight. Is this the beginning of Tate's redemption arc? A fight through KSI? And is KSI's entire existence beyond all the things he does? A saved careers. Holy shit.
He just brings people back from the grave. Save careers.
Maybe this is, but that's my question to JJ. He's like, do you want to platform this guy?
Do you want to platform this guy? Like, I still waiting to see someone to show me something he did wrong. And I know there's a clip. There's a clip I know where he was smacking a girl around or whatnot, right? Well, I have the clip of him actually, not just taking on context where the small piece was where it was used to smear him, where the top G is still with that girl and the continuation, and she is asking for more. It's like role-playing, BDSM type stuff. Like, she legitimately liked it. Some girls like that type of stuff. A lot of girls do, apparently.
You gonna do it again? Are you gonna do it like a man this time?
What do you mean like a man this time? Last time I beat you.
Pussy last time.
Like a pussy?
Yeah.
I beat you so bad, I've been called a woman beater all over the country.
Well, to me, that was like a pussy. You need to do it like a real man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So this is the feed up.
I want someone to show me why this dude is so heinous and needs to be kicked off. You don't like him, fine. It's just a ridiculous world we're living in, and people get behind it. A bunch of brainwashed bots. Seriously, a bunch of brainwashed idiots out here who just see some social media influencer say something. These guys are nothing but just famous for being I don't know what the hell they're famous for, dude. Making stupid vlogs. It's a crazy world when some jackass is the person that people listen to. Anyways, crazy. Let's just watch this clip here. Let's get into a little more.
Maybe.
We were talking.
I don't know.
We were talking. Said the same shit about you too.
Exactly.
About the side where we're like,
do you want to?
Oh yeah,
maybe,
yeah,
maybe.
100%. The issue with the platforming was this platforming is a new discussion just as of a week ago, because a week ago he had the greatest platform on earth. He was the biggest thing on earth up until his deplatforming, right? But now that question has merit. Listen, like all those get Tate on messages that we all got for months, it wasn't like we were hitting him up saying come on the show. We could have been the first ever.
Oh, I forgot to say that. I forgot to say it. Yo,
Like, we can have any fucking guest we want. We have one of the largest platforms on the planet. If you combine YouTube views and Spotify listens, we are probably in the top 3 of the largest programs on the planet. If we want
It
to
just goes to show how stupid people are that this is the top podcast in the world, these dipshits.
have a guest on the show, we'll have a guest on the fucking show. The conversation was there. It actually was you, because I said, are we going to do this? Are we going to debate them?
Look. That episode would have gotten an amazing amount of views. I took one quick look at this guy and said, this is not my steez. I do not feel like putting this guy on my platform to talk about his bullshit, because it is bullshit. And when you poke through it, you realize it's not even he can make sense of the he's saying, right? He just says shit to say shit. It got him in trouble. He got bit in the ass, and now he's whining on his couch.
Explain to me what he said, though. Like, elaborate on what he said. Like, what did he say?
Why you would want to do that? Like, I almost want to see him find a new craft now. Like maybe
woodworking.
Or going back into fighting.
Go be a kickboxer. I mean, that'd be
Bro, because, dude, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to?
He's getting older. He's out of the game. He's smoking cigars. We'll see what happens. I don't give a
Like I said, it's nice to see these dudes with comments. Didn't Logan want to fight Tate at one point? Now, because KSI has the opportunity to do so, he tries to downplay the opportunity. Logan is so afraid of the outrage mob, it's hilarious, but if I had to choose between the guy that made a mockery of depressed men offing himself or the guy that's helping pull those men out of their misery, I'm picking the guy helping every time. Exactly. At least people are keeping it real. These guys are leaving better comments than I'm talking here. Andrew Tate says more intelligent things in a 5-word sentence than Logan can in a 2-hour podcast. Boom. Roasted. Rather than obvious backlash, I've heard Andrew Tate has brought many young men out of depression. Boom. Roasted. First of all, Tate was only canceled. He's a millionaire and has stated multiple times that he's happy with his life and what he's accomplished. Doesn't need social media, so no possible match up between the two wouldn't save his career. What I've learned about social media companies over the last few years is that the people they remove weren't out here lying. They were just telling truths that certain people didn't want out there. That's pretty much it in a nutshell right there. This is me in a nutshell. Help, get me out of a nutshell. Oh, here you go. This is a nice one. These clowns just don't like when someone gets a lot of attention. They relieve that Tate got removed. Yeah, these dudes are all clowns. Like, all these social media influencers are clowns, bro. They're just, I don't know. I can't, it's like, you know, you can't say on this platform because it's run by people who don't want words out there. They, you know, they like to control the narrative and all that. But it's just pathetic, bro. These people are pathetic. And anyone who agrees with canceling someone because you don't like what they say is pathetic. Like, you are openly admitting that you just are a bad person. Like, you're not a good person for canceling somebody because they upset you with what they say. Free speech isn't, you know, because it's something you agree with. Free speech is having something you don't like being allowed. Anyways, I'm not 8 Thoughts. Webcam, kicking ass, taking names. Hope you enjoyed the video. And make sure you subscribe because, you know, we're trying to get 1 million subscribers here so I can get myself a Lamborghini. And last but not least, and most importantly, stay black. Question authority. White man, bring you down. I dab on them haters.
Yeah.